The prophecy foretold an unskippable evil. Today, we freeze the prophecy.
Hey, how's it going? Hope you guys doing well. Happy Thursday. As always, first paddock, and then I figure something out. Not what I wanted to figure out, don't get me wrong, but I got a video for Sunday, and that's all that matters to me. And it's on the city. It's not doing traffic nor landscape stuff. But to be fair, I was thinking about, like, do I really, like, would I really want landscape in the middle of the city? It would allow for, like, hills and stuff, but I feel like at that point, I guess I still would want intersections. Like, even if it was in the countryside, you'd still want to set it up with that. So even the main city would be flat or somewhat flat. Yeah, still gotta figure out a good solution for that. But should be fine. Hope you all are having a lovely Thursday, though. Hope all's good. I'll do a little demo of Sunday's video, so as we get into it, of what I'm. But in a sense, it's nothing new. I've made improvements to the spawning because in the last video we removed the dead ends, so there's some things that can be improved and cleaned up. So there's also that. So overall, good things. Today we need to figure out what it is that's still missing on the flamethrower boy, on Embertooth, why he's not shooting the flamethrower, and then continue with our bug fixes and just general like improvements and fixes that we still need to do. So that's the plan for today. Should I show you guys what the plan is for Sunday? Probably. Is this? I removed the city. I figured it was just easier to just remove the city, and then I don't have to make a city generator because there's no city. Yeah, I don't need to worry about anything. No, but really, I just added in partitioning. So the entire city is partitioned because people were asking also about that. I got a comment about it last week. And so now there's partitioning, and I'll show how to set it up with the city to still have all of the same cutouts and everything. The one thing that is not partitioned is the spline roads. I need to figure out a way of... I have an idea of what needs to be done to make it so they can partition. But unfortunately, spline meshes basically cannot partition. I could partition the intersections because they're just static meshes. But these are spline meshes. And the problem is if I do a spline mesh with a partition, it has a gap. So really what I need to do is somehow make sure there's always a point right on the partition edge, and then theoretically they could line up. But to get that, I don't have a good solution for. Not something that's built in, but yeah. That's the plan for Sunday. I try to set up the partitioning, and I show up how to improve the spawning. And how to improve some buildings and stuff. Like, for example, you can take a look here. Right? The buildings are now a little bit cleaner. They're now much closer also. They don't need to be as far. Why are you all the way out here? What happened to you? There's always one outlier. Freaking one outlier. Okay, well, go and need to adjust that. But yeah, otherwise, you can see everything's working. You can see even here. Add some more roads. You can see it's all nicely set up with random buildings and all that good stuff. I can see if I have like park or something in the models I'm using, because then I'll just throw in parks. We'll see. We'll see. I guess what I can do real quick though is select you, and then turn off partitioning, just to show the full city. That's the whole thing. I think it's pretty good. I mean, all things considered, I think it's working pretty well. So, yeah. Partition is going to help, and I'll start looking into how to partition the roads. If I can figure that out, I think that'd be huge, because no one has a solution to that one. But it's just a matter of, is there any way to split a spline based on another point, where it stops overlapping? Is there any way of doing that? Probably not, but well, that's where we are. Hey Maria, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Goodbye. How's everything? Good? All good here? Hope everything's good for you as well. We're going to be starting with you. I'm trying to get you fixed up. So... Insomnia, so amazing, I think. Wait, what? What's Insomnia's? Or should be Insomnia? No, that won't fit either. Yeah, why aren't you breathing fire? What did we do? Oh, like you have insomnia? I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you'll be able to get some sleep. Just like in order. Oh, this goes to root. This is supposed to go to next. This should be a relatively simple fix. On state completed, go to next state. Is that all that I missed? Can't believe I missed that. Completed, go to next state. What am I doing here? Fixing some bugs before the release for... there we go. Wait. Is it working? I feel like it's not quite working. If doing some bug fixes on some AI and stuff for the release that's coming on the 2nd for my monthly package build of the pre-alpha. I think I need the flamethrower to last a little longer. So let's adjust. Trace stop delay, let's do 2.5. Why I feel like I'm stopping the trace like way too early. 10. Why is it, let's see. I'm not never canceling this. Let me do a a debug already set up. Not you. You. For 1 frame. Let's see what's going on. Shoot me. That's working. Is the thing that I'm using just stops emitting? Is that what's happening? I mean, like, it's not the end of the world what's happening, but I would have liked to... What if I just never do this? Now, it means it theoretically would just continue on. Now, no, it just stops. So I think the whatever I'm using just stops being emitted at that point. Yes, it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Do I care enough to modify it? Probably not. Probably not. I think it's fine. I'm coping, but I think it's fine. Okay, the main thing is his AI is fixed, which means I go to the hub and test out our everything. Might as well just drop the FPS. Let's see if it drops below 70. That's not included because it's literally loading things. When I say 70, I mean 60. Yeah, we're at 50-40. Let me load these in. Looks cool. Thank you. Okay. Now, let's see. AI and these guys working. Great. Okay, I think... Wait, did you just move as you were breathing fire? I really need more room with these guys. Or I need to not have... I need to turn off the trees. Or... I'm tempted to zoom out. Zoom the camera out. Oops. None. Yeah, I don't need to do it here. I'm a little tempted to zoom the camera out. Even more. Maybe I should try it. Camera's changed so much. At this point, changing it again would kill me. It is right now pretty much where you know what, I'm not gonna change the camera. What I need to change though is definitely the definitely the amount of room you have to fight some of these packs. Yep. Because here it's fine. Right, I think here it's fine. So if I just give myself more room when I'm designing the levels for combat, I think we'll have no problems. Ooh, that was not good. By that, they didn't know how to get to me. Is there a... Can I... If I go here? Here? Where was I? How did they not know where to go and now they're fine? Okay. Seems fine though. Yeah, frame rate needs loving, but that's expected right now. As I was saying yesterday. Okay, let's do another thing that I wanted to do, which is I do still kind of want to move the camera out a little bit. Let me try moving the camera out. Let's just see what it looks like. Spring arm. So we're going to go over 2,000. Let's say 2,500 instead of 2,000. That also means the depth of field needs to be 2,500. Let's see. I kind of like the seeing more, or instead of zooming out more, I mean, I can increase the FO of the field of view. But this keeps things a little more flat versus... we'll see. Let's try it. Let's see how it feels. And then we can go back to 2000 and change the FOV to be wider as well. At least on this first island, I definitely feel like it'll benefit from seeing more. Yeah, seeing this entire island is so much nicer. Oh yeah. So now all of a sudden this place doesn't seem massive. Even though the size hasn't changed of this island. This seems a lot better. I would need to adjust some other stuff, like the traces for the trees, because I'm no longer, and that's not culling anymore. But that feels a lot better, honestly. I see better here. Yeah, let's I think that's good. Let's go back to 2000 though. And let me see what happens when I do a wider just angle instead. Let's go to 70, 60. Because maybe you want to keep the distance. I mean, the result is roughly the same, right? Let's actually hold on. We can just do compare here. Get one of these. Put it back at the 2,500. 60. Okay, so what's the difference? Is there a difference? There's really no difference. Like, I see a little more on this one with this angle, right? So I see a bit further here. But in terms of the character on screen, it's pretty much the same. I mean, I kind of like this more, honestly. I like seeing a little further this way. So 2,000. What if I did 75? Just want to see it. That probably means too much, but I think this is, I mean, this looks nice. This range does look nice. Yeah, it's very close. I do see further with this setup. And here, right, the main thing is we also now see so much more below, like on these bridges. It actually feels grander because it's not so close up. It feels grander. I like that. Maybe we go with this. Is it too close? I can't. It's unlocked. I need to set up all enemies instead of just stunning to have stun buildup, so you don't get stunned just immediately. But I will say frame rate's definitely worse. Maybe I will go back to a little bit smaller because I think the 70 was a little bit better. The angle of 70 versus 75. It's not quite as extreme. But I think this helps. I think it does help. You see further out. Here, let's just, actually, we can do this. Let's go here. This is a good spot. We're right in the corner. Okay? Give me a good comparison. Because this is like has a lower area. I'll put it back to 60, which is where we had it. Looks, yeah, it looks so much more confined here. I mean, it was fine, right? Don't get me wrong, it was fine, but so comparison. So right now our camera is cutting off like around here, which is like that much more. On this one, we're seeing like all of this extra right here. You can see it's, we don't get this platform. And down here, we're getting a little more here. So we're definitely getting more, right? And it doesn't look warped or anything, which is the main thing. So that means I can try this. I'm not gonna go with this, but I just really want to. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cool. I'm not gonna go with it, but it's kind of cool. Are you sure it would be nice? I feel like I am going more of the, like at this point, all of the extra information I have here, like right over here, and here is just it's unnecessary. I'm seeing too much outside of my battle area versus seeing just the battle area better. So it's cool. If it was like a world map type thing, I think it would be like this kind of angle would be fine. But for this, I think it's, yeah. It's a bit much. It's funny. I mean, look, if you really want bigger angle, perfect. See, you can see the E just fine. Oh, perfect. Go this way. I hear him hitting them. I think I'm stuck. I mean, I'm somehow killing them, and I haven't died. So, which is, I think, the most impressive part here. How have they not killed me? I even know who I'm fighting. I'm fighting one of those goblin guys here. Is he dead? No. No, he's not. I'm gonna die to him. Is he dead? Okay, I think I killed him. Anyway, this is hard on the eyes. That's how I should do it in the game? Yeah. But I think this is gonna be the go-to. A slightly wider angle. It makes it feel a little better for seeing what's around. And even islands like this first little mini island that I made, you see enough of it around, which is the main thing. Because one thing I noticed when I was doing just the tests right now is I realized that I'm getting hit off screen. So here you can see kind of the whole island, and this is kind of, I think, a good size. So. How did you spawn the same guy for the elite and the... How is this happening? I can look at the spawner again. I shouldn't I mean, it's fine that it can be, but I'd rather it not. Good job, me. Okay, what's the next pack? Yeah, so like this guy and this guy should not be able to spawn in the same group. The same enemy. Show what's up. Let's take a look. No, not you. Almost better. So here I get all the spawnable mobs. Then I get a random spawnable mob. Oh, I see what's going on. I'm removing here, which means it's getting a new random. Ah, okay. Let's collapse these to a function so I can use local variables. Get mobs to spawn. Now I can use local variables and I don't need to have global ones. So what we need to do is every time we do this, approach local variable, mob to spawn. Then we do this, right? Get it from that mob to spawn, and here, instead of remove index, do remove item. And the item is this. That will remove the correct one. Engine is really strange. How so? What do you find strange about it? I'm curious. Is it the blueprints? Okay, there's that, there's that. Oh, and then we need to do remove. As we begin the last one, I don't need to remove it, but in case I ever need another one later, or like another tier, I might as well set it up now. Because I would forget otherwise. That's gonna help a lot. Everything would do fair. You don't understand how these connections work. This is plugged into that. This is set. So this, whatever value this is, gets set. Yeah. This is names. This is an integer. This is an array. You can tell by the icons. Once you learn all the icons and the colors start, becoming secondhand to you, it becomes very easy to tell what's going on. It takes time, it takes practice, but you'll get there. If you actually want to learn it, you can get there no problem. And where is the part of the code? What does that mean? What do you mean, where's the part of the code? Like, where do I have that graph? It's in the mob spawner. I'm modifying the spawner. Yeah, that's what was controlling this. So now I'm getting 1, 2 types of mobs, and where's the third type of mob? There it is. So I have 3 types of mobs here. So before it was, I had a chance of only getting 1 or 2. Now it's always 3 different kinds of mobs in every single pack. That's what we were adjusting just now. Why are they attacking me? It's because we didn't adjust. Right, I changed the... Okay, I see what's going on. I need to change all of them to use the... No, I mean, they should be using the navigation distance. You understand nothing of making games? Thank you for explaining. Absolutely. Let's go to. Yeah, I do. I guess this one's not gonna help. So what's going on here? Pathfinding distance to player. Yeah, let's change them all to pathfinding. Now that we fixed kind of that problem. Change the pathfinding. This one still needs to be... Because what's happening, I guess, is it's not greater than this. The pathfinding is not greater than that? Really? It should go here. Okay. We'll need to investigate. Pathfinding. Pathfinding. Okay. Why do they go to combat? If it's greater than the combat range, the only way that could happen is if it was less than the less than that. Okay, let's go to all the other AIs and we'll just make sure that they're set up properly. Pathfinding distance, pathfinding distance. We're good on pathfinding distance. I might need to do a pathfinding distance on the combat group as well. Yeah. Okay, so the one that was causing us problems, for example, was this one. Why were you causing us issues? So, what it's saying is it was less than 1,500. Let's try one more time, see if they aggro me from places they shouldn't be. And if they do, like, if they start doing the combat things, then I'm going to add a check for the combat ones. Yeah, I'm going to ignore you guys. I'm just going to continue on. Point of this is just a test. Yeah, they're not aggro, which is good. It seems okay so far, but I need to see it kind of from a different angle. Yeah, they were fine. They were not like attacking. Yeah. Odd. Yeah. Like once they see me. Hey, Stormer, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Whoops, unreal. What? What do you mean, whoops, unreal? Whoops, Unreal. It's always Unreal. Casuals on? That's okay. I don't have a thing that, like, oh no, you can't type in caps. And also, you could have been enthusiastically saying hello. Oh yeah, Twitch finally said they can, you can have, combined chats. Ooh, I need to increase the distance that, they now spawn and despawn. Or mob spawner, spawn mobs, we remove this. Where am I streaming on Twitch? On my YouTube channel. Exclamation mark YouTube. Or it's probably in the card below. You have 3 A, B, and C. Green, blue, and then red. Are you making key cards in Photoshop? Nice. Wait, why do you say A, B, C, and then green, blue, and red? Is it because they're not actually green, blue, and red? And you just don't know what to call them? That's why you said A, B, C? Or is it because... Actually, I don't know. Or you just decide to give a generic one and then you're like, you know what, I'll just give you the actual names of them. Oh, yeah, so this... okay, so this is a problem. What I need to do then is... class defaults. Oh, but I can't get the capsule here, can I? No. But after I spawn it... After I spawn the actor, I can do a set actor location. And I can get the location of this spawner. And get capsule half height. We just set it here. Theoretically. Send the full files. You can have them front and backs. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, but I'm good. Let's see. Oh, no, so you basically you create like one design and then you just change the colors on them. Nice. Electrovolt power plant. Echo, I was not talking to you. What do you mean I don't know that? I wasn't talking to you. What part of... When did I say ALEXA? Stupid thing. Looks cool though. He decided to like speak up like, oh, sorry, I don't know that. Know what? I didn't say anything. Okay, Starman, do you notice a wider FOV? I made the FOV wider. You see more you, somebody say a wider view. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Ooh. Oh. Pfft. Yeah, I don't want to do this. I want to do get actor. I'm undoing my whole stacking. Have a good night, Maria. Thanks, stopping by. Get actor location, split. X and Y is here. Still. And then Z is the only one that I'm adding based off of the this guy. In the game. The room camera hasn't changed at all. But it's a wider angle. I changed it from 60 degrees to 70 degrees because as I was trying out this first island, I was like, you know what? I feel like I'm not seeing enough around me. Like enemies are going off screen too much. What the hell happened? Oh, it's because... Wait, what? What the hell happened? Why is this not spawned in? Why are you thinking that you can go here? What is this? Where? I think I didn't put the placement right. What? Who's shooting me? And how are they shooting me? Okay, what's going on? All I did was spawn the actor, then get the actor's location. And then just add... Oh. I see my problem. Not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. I meant to do... I meant to do this. What I did was very wrong. That makes sense. You know what? All checks out. I'm just stupid. By the way, I wish the default character capsule component setup had the pivot point on the bottom and not in the middle of the character. It'll make things so much easier. Yeah, so you see like the entire island from here now. Which makes it so much nicer. Why do you still stun me? You are set to no stun. Hold on. Do I have another projectile you're using that I'm not aware of? No, that's the only dagger. It's set to no stun. What the shit? Oh, do I need to do it here? No stun? I mean, I should need to, because it's a projectile. That is the projectile. Oh, see, now I'm not being stunned. Okay. Oh, interesting. It's taking it from here. From this one. Well, hold on. Why is it not taking it from here for the other ones? Or it is, and I'm just stupid. Yeah, it's this one. So, for example, you. Do you stun me? Shoot me. Oh, you do? Oh, it is totally per animate. Okay. It is from here. Interesting. Okay, well, let's adjust. I think some of these should. I'm gonna remove stun from some of these enemies. Some of their basic attacks just should not stun. Gloom Sting. Let's make sure you're off. Gruntling. Because I think if once all enemies can stun, it becomes too much. I need to rework the stun then to you can stun. I need to rework the stun to be accumulating, so enemies don't just stun you. If I have multiple attack you like consecutively, then I'll be fine. And I have a stun system for enemies. Like I have stun build up, so I can just use the same stat. Basically, I'm just turning on the no stun for these guys. Oh yeah, so you have it here. Huh. Interesting. So I did do it for you here. Maybe I just... So no stun on this one, but this one will stun. You have one this time. Stun. No stun. Oh, wrong one. Oh, there you go. That's it. No stun. Okay. This is gonna be a lot better. I'm not gonna feel like I'm constantly being just stuck and stun locked, because I didn't like that feeling.
I have stopped the Earth's rotation until the ads are dead.
Also, maybe the fire stays too long. I think I need to have this fire not last as long. I'm gonna adjust that. But yeah, the zoom balance is so much better. Let's mark it one more for redoing something. Little by little, we make improvements. Little by little, the game's getting better. Yay. Oh yeah, I probably could do... Because I'm going to forget, most likely. Let me see if I can update the settings for the chat right now. How do I do that? While ads are going. I could do you. Because now what I can do is show badges and show platform. Wait, what's going? This is not my settings. Hold on. Hey. I mean, I guess I just put this on the screen. Show platform, avatar, no timestamps, badges, yes, pronouns, no. User message. You turn the solders to it. Oh yeah, I love it. This is all correct. What happened to? I do want to see cheers. Hey Addison, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Why is this on? Turn that off. Okay, so now now we're good. Copy. Okay. And now copy. Okay. Should be good. It goes well. It goes well. Twitch made it so you can have proper multi-stream chats. Now I can actually, when people type now, it will show where they are from, like YouTube or whatever. Theoretically, but if I just did it right. So We'll find out. But AI fixed, camera better. I think the next thing I want to work on is reworking the meta progression drops. I mentioned it briefly before. But basically, right, instead of having them in the world, fine. Instead of having them in the world, I want to. Yeah, there's one. Have them being dropped from champion mobs, or a chance to be dropped from champion mobs. Which in this case are the ones with the red outline. You still only get up to 3, but I think that is the next thing we should work on. Okay, let's do that. I'll first set it up so they can drop it in general, and then we can work about removing the other ones. Okay, I think close all this. Okay, so a couple of things I'm going to need to know. I need to know how many spawners there are. Roughly, so I make sure that I give them a proper enough chance. So here I can do get all actors of class. This is going to be mob spawners. And then I want to know how many. Hey Rain, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. $23. Okay. Should I say 15 then? It's safe, probably. $23 again. Okay. I want to see if we can go lower and go higher. $30. Certainly more. Ooh, I have removed a lot of the spawners. A lot of the, spawners. I might actually need to adjust the experience curve as well. What are we gauging here? I'm trying to see how many spawners there are roughly, because 23 again. Because I want to change it so the champion mobs, which is 1 per pack, is the one that has a chance of dropping your meta progression item instead of them being available in the world for grabbing. And what I want to do is have the chance of it dropping increase every single champion you kill until you get it. So I think we can probably say like 5 is safe per. So it will be a 20% chance to drop off of a champion. And if for whatever reason you don't get it in the first 4, so it's 20%, 40%, 60%, 80% chance, the last one's guaranteed to give it to you. So at worst, you have to kill 15 packs to get your full meta progression pickups. If you're lucky, you get to only kill 3. But we'll start there. Okay, so let's go on to death here. And then we do a check hashtag. Check we're a champion. Now we need to know how many attempts and how many pickups we have. So we need a few variables here. So we will store, because this doesn't need to pertain. I can put it in the game instance, actually. But no, because it gets reset every single level you go to, so there's no reason to. Let's do one that is attempts, or yes, meta pickup or meta drop attempts. And we'll do meta drops acquired. I'm pretty sure there's a function I'm already using. Let me take a look at the actual thing in the world. Get collected meta collection value. Yeah, I already have this. New meta collectible gathered. And I have collected meta collectibles. I should rename this. Collected shards. Or at least I collected meta shards. Collected meta shards per level. Which means I no longer need to do meta drops acquired. I love how deleting this variable is so slow. Thanks, Unreal. Oh, there you go. There it goes. This is meta shard drop attempts. We still need that. Put that in the dungeons. So if this is true, if this is triggered at all, then this gets reset to 0 no matter what. Um, but hey, Con Clouds, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Where do we have this one? Game? There it is. So I have this one. Well, I need these to be interfaces, actually. I need these to be interfaces. So let's make that. So let's do meta shard pickup attempt. We'll put this under game meta shards. So we have the attempt. We have meta shard pickup success, and we need to get meta shard pickup count, which needs to return to us the count. Oh, I need to meta shard pickup count. Pickup count and attempt count. Pickup count and attempt, or pickup attempt. I guess I put them all on both under the pickup count, because I need to check both. I'll either need to increase it. No, actually, I don't need to do the pickup count. I just need to pick up attempts. I need to get meta shop. Oh, I know. I need more. I do need more information. The attempts and how many we have. So I need get meta shard pickup counts, which will get us the collected count and attempted count. Okay. Interfaces. Okay, so here we need to grab drop attempts. And the collected meta shards. This honestly, collected meta shards should just go under dodged. Okay, so we're returning those. Then on success and attempt, we do different things. So on attempt, we just increment the attempts. And on success, the increments or the attempts gets reset to 0, and then this one gets incremented. Does that mean you can collect multiple, or does it end after collected? It will mean that you're guaranteed to be able to collect 3 from champions. So the way it's going to work is you will still have the cap of how many you can get for whatever level. I might increase it past 3. Maybe on the first floor it's 3, then 3, and then maybe on the third level it's 5. Right? I have control over it per level. But basically, the first pack you kill, the champion of it, the strongest one there, will have a 20% chance to drop it. If he does not drop it, the next one will have a 40% chance to drop it. If he does not drop it, you have a 60, then an 80, and then a 100% to drop the pickup. As soon as you grab one at any of those stages, it goes back to the default 20% chance. So you're guaranteed to get it within an X amount of them. I'll probably make it not 20%. I'll probably make it like 15%. 15 is to 3, 4. 15 is still it's still right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7. No, that'll be a little much, but you're almost guaranteed. Probably, but you get the point. This way, you can't. What this solves is the player cannot just run out and just ignore all the mobs and pick up the meta progressions and then die and get progression this way. You actually have to play the game and kill the mobs. Could you think about a flow curve and chance based on champions killed? Why does it need to be a curve? I think linear is just fine. Makes it simple. It doesn't really matter. The main thing is it's just... I mean, I could make it so you have 10, 10, 10. Like, you could have like 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, and then 100%. I can do that as well, I guess. Either way, there's 100% after a certain number. Right? That definitely has to be. But maybe I do that way. Maybe I do 5 at 10%. So you get up to 50%, and then the next one's 100. That's actually not bad. It's not a curve, but you know, wanting people to engage with the game. What? I know, crazy thoughts. I don't know what I'm thinking. Someone stop me. So I need to change this a little bit. But that's okay. We'll adjust this later. So what I need to do is on here, right? If this is true, what you need to now get meta shard pickup counts. Get meta shard pickup counts. Okay. First, we want to check if the collected count is less than. Now, let's go less than the amount that we can have. So then we can do a this one. Which is the collected meta collectors per level. Check if this is less than, because if it is, that means we can spawn it. Okay. Then check if this is equal to, let's say 5. Well, it starts at 0, right? 0 attempts. After 5 attempts, if you had 5 attempts and it didn't drop, the 6th one will be guaranteed. In our testing, it went to 23 spawners. So this will mean that within 18 spawners, you're guaranteed 3 drops. So check if it is, not equal to 5. Just, because, I don't know. Greater or equal to 5. If somehow it gets past it, just in case. I don't know, see how, but. So then we do a random float in range between 0 and 100. I mean, you check if this number is less than, and this is going to be a select based off of this. So if it's greater, then it's 100% chance of getting it. So this is going to be 100. So that means pretty much it is always, less or equal to, is always going to be a success here. On false, it is going to be the attempted count. Let's just do multiply by 10. I like the idea of having less chance and then just a guarantee. We could go 5%, but honestly, up to a 50% chance, I think this is fine. So now, based off if this is true, spawn actor from class. Get actor location. Where's the capsule component? Get scaled hive height. And then we need to do U minus U. So basically put it on the ground. That's the location. That's all we need. That's all we need. Okay, so here we don't need to get this check. This check is no longer needed here because we've done the check before here already. Get a selected meta count information. And I don't need this anymore either. I just need this. They should still spawn the keybind display, do all of this. I don't need to do this possess thing anymore. This obviously will be fine. Don't need to do the overlap test. We just do the spawn. Hold on. Where do I do initialize? I don't even need this anymore. Let's do event begin play. Drop the initialize thing entirely. This. Event begin play. Spawn the keybind display. Add the overlap. Spawn the collection item. What is... no, this is the stuff. Then we do this. Which spawns it, and then on begin overlap, we don't need anymore. So the whole begin overlap here, we actually don't need. Just initial box overlap, box collision. Yeah, this whole thing we don't need. Oops. I think we can do this. Interact we still need. Trigger new meta collectible gathered. Instead of this, we're triggering meta shard pickup success. Oh, no, we do want to use this one. Trigger new meta collectible gathered, because we actually need to store... we actually need to store it. So I just realized that we're missing... We have the collected meta shards, we have the meta shard drop attempts, and we need the meta shard... do we? Hold on. I think I'm getting myself confused. Because this is adding it to our collection. Yeah, we still need to actually store it, because the amount that has dropped is not equal to the amount that was grabbed and picked up. Drop successes. Successes. And here we need to know how many successes there were. So instead of collected count, it's attempted count and successes count. There you go. So here we still need to do trigger new meta collectible gathered, but we're going to change the name of this. Where is it? God damn it. You go into meta shards. This is rename this to pick up meta shard. This does mean that I just broke one, I think. New meta collectible gathered. So this needs to... All it needs to do is... Nope. Let's do this. So the spawn meta collectible pickups we no longer need. Which means this is no longer needed. Oh, did I have this? I did. I had this test one and I didn't just plug it in. I made my own before. Good job, me. Okay. So pick up meta, then get selected miniature collectible. It's collectible. Then I increase it and do all the stuff I need to destroy self. We're no longer doing the initialize thing. It should just happen immediately. This is add overlap we don't need anymore. Okay. Ooh, why is this say have destroy self here? No, I don't want to destroy self. That would be bad. Destroy self should only happen on interact. Okay. So theoretically, this should work. Now, I'm going to give it a 100% chance of succeeding. So if we can test this. This is now success count. Sure, we'll test with you. I need to make you a champion. Where's it? Okay. Why is it collision on this? Is that collision on him? That's not collision on him. That's collision on... you? Oh. No collision. Apparently, I forgot to turn off collision on that, so that was good to find out. There we go. Now I can go through it, and we have this pickup. Press E. That's working well. Okay. Next thing to test is, well, a few things. First of all, I think I need to raise the E a little bit. So let's do like, I don't know, 220. Second of all, let's go ahead and test with 4 of these guys. Okay. Because we need to see if 3 of them will drop something. Okay, there's 1. Grab you. There's 2. There's 3. Why is there 4? Okay, what's going on? When I successfully drop it, I don't say that I dropped it. Oops. So I need to run meta shard pickup success. Meta shard pickup success when it actually succeeds, and when it fails, meta shard pickup attempt it fails. Yeah. Ow. Okay, there's one. I'll grab one just for testing. Oop, clicked away. Oops. So there's two. There's three. This one should not drop anything. God damn it. Why is he dropping something? What is my chuck? As long as success count. What's going on? Is this not being properly updated? Hey, Karen Clouds, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. No, I'm not checking this one. This is, I'm just giving it a 100% chance. This is the one that's supposed to fail. That says I've spawned too many. This is where I'm checking how many I have. So it's this branch that I'm testing. This one, yeah. If it succeeds here, I want it to spawn. Yeah. We're good. But thanks for looking out. I appreciate it. So let's try one more time. Good job, me. I missed. That's a bug. How did that happen? Okay, 0. That's fine. The next one I should say 1, though. 0 still. Okay, well, there's the problem. So what's going on? It should say Metashard pickup success. And my Metashard pickup success, you go to 0. Oh. That's why. Because I fixed the variable in the other place, but I didn't fix it here. This one is the one we need to be increasing. There we go. What's the problem here? Found more than one function with the same name. Pick up Metashard. There's this one, and then there's this one. Which I don't need to do all of this, so I just get rid of that. I don't need this function at all. New meta collectible gathered. I don't need it at all. New collectible gathered. That can go away. You don't ever trust increments? You don't trust this? I mean, it's not even a macro. I've never, not a single time have I ever had an issue with this. Ever. So, like, I understand. Oh, this is good. Unreal has few things that, you know, you should be skeptical about. But that one, I don't know. Has never done me wrong. Doesn't mean you can't, but so far, it's never done me wrong. Okay, there's one. Grab you. There's two. There's three. Yeah, exactly three. That's all we got. Perfect. Yeah, stupid, wrong variable here. So now we can hook this back up. So you're guaranteed a drop every 6 champions. Hold on, actually. Wait. Attempt count times 10. No. Attempt count plus 1 times 10. That would be very bad right now because the first attempt will be 0. Otherwise. Good thing I caught that already. Because it starts at 0. I have had 0 attempts, so the first one should be 10. Plus 1 times 10. That was close. Then the next one will be 20, 30, 40, 50%. And if you still didn't get that after all those attempts, then it's 100%. Let's see if we can get one in the first 4. But you tell me you get multiple. But I'll know that if I get one from the first 3 I kill, then it's definitely not working. Or I guess I am extremely lucky, but I'm not, so I'll know it's not working most likely. Okay, so we should be at 30% for this next one. Technically speaking, this is possible. I could have gone a 10% chance here. Or is it because they died on the same tick? Hold on, I'm gonna try to replicate that. If it happens again, then we have a bug. If it doesn't, then we're fine. Because that's... chances of that are... well, I guess... really low. I need the third one now to drop it, which is going to be a little... I need to win a 30% chance, basically. Oh, I killed him. Oops. Well, I already fucked up. Okay, one down. Okay, 2 down. Now I need to kill these guys at the same time. I'm going to try to get them to be the same health. And I need to hope that... okay, I was hoping that one of them would drop. I think we're fine. I think I just got a 10%er. But I'd love a confirmation. Okay. I'm gonna kill these guys at the same time. Please, 30% chance. 30% chance. Yes. Okay, not a bug. One dropped it, the other one didn't. Okay, so that means that I just got really lucky with a 10% chance. Not a bug. Yay. Okay, so now we have the meta progression working a lot better. So now to actually get it, you just kill mobs, kill champion mobs. And we've introduced the first proper drop of the game, which means now I need to remove them from all of the levels because we're no longer having them drop in levels. Boink. This one had a lot of spawn locations, but I guess it's 2 story. This is gonna be so much better. The next thing after this to look into is the experience list, because I think we need to change the experience calculations. Spawn doesn't have any. So now there's multiple reasons to kill the champion mobs. Bye. Oh, that was that one. I think this is the old one. Oh, no. Okay, I think I got them all. So now we have meta progressions dropped by mobs. Bad freaking tastic. Let's test that. Let's make sure it actually properly works. I will just increase my player damage for the test. So I'll just skyrocket my damage so I can one shot everything just for testing of the drops. Like, because it's one thing to test them, right, in a test world, but I want to test them in here. Okay. One no, one fail. Two fails. I need to reduce the fire radius too. Why am I still getting stuck in that thing? Yeah, that's three fails. Four fails. Five fails. So I should get a guarantee. Yeah, I got my 100% chance on the sixth one. Okay. Okay. There's my guarantee. Okay, first one fail. But it seems like it's working though. Two fail. Three fail. There's nothing here. Yep. Really? Four fail? Okay. Now, are we going to hit the pity every single time? Okay. We did not hit pity. We got the 50% chance one. Okay, that's two. Okay, it's working. It's working though. Yeah, we got a 10%er. You know what? That makes up for it. Okay, so basically in our testing then, we got the maximum amount of pickups in 10 packs, right? Because, no, in 11 packs. So we went to pity, which is 6. Then we got in 5, which is 11. Oh, and then this one's will be 12. So we got in 12 packs out of a possible, oh, right before the boss portal too. How convenient. Which is out of roughly 20 to 30 actual packs in the world. So, pretty good. And, I need to change my, so this is correct. This is way too high. We gotta adjust that. Let's adjust that. I thought I fixed that already. Modify units of blood. Oh, I'm dividing them 0.03. I think I meant to multiply by 0.03.
Darkness falls across the stream. The odds rise, pausing to protect humanity.
No, I guess I don't need to. Is that right? I think that's right. Because it was making it over No, I think that would be too little. They might need to be like 0.1 or... I need to check the XP. I need to check my XP. Calculations. Yeah. We'll check this out after that. Run through the numbers. Guess what we're gonna need. Yeah, we reduced the amount of packs by a lot. I was around like here before. Now we're like 20 to 30. So the amount of XP you're gonna get is actually, or need rather, per pack is gonna be considerably less. Yeah. So here we have this is how many packs. Right? And this is how much experience would be per. This is starting XP. So if we have 23 packs, we were counting. It's like it happened a lot. So first of all, how much is this? 16,510. So if we did 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, we would still be too much. 1,000 per? Okay, so if we did this, we started at 1,000, and we could just increment by 1,000 every time. Then we would have 1,560 at the end, which is equivalent to divided by 7,000, right? Because this is 6,000. 6,000. So we'd have 5 levels and 26% of the next one. So just a bit over 5 levels. If we did 23, 23 is the low end. So let's do a little more. Let's try 1250. Which would put us at 310 divided by 6250. So that will put us just over 5. That's a lot better. Let's do 1250 as our starting one then. 23 packs. 21 or 1250 starting XP. That's smart. So current dungeon level times 1,000 plus 250. That's it. Considerably less now. So we should now. So a single pack. Ooh. You will level up. Your first level will be like 2 packs in. Because a single pack is about 750 experience. 2 packs in, you got yourself your first card. Oh, that's gonna feel great. I think that's gonna feel great. I still have the super damage. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, like I'm over halfway after the first pack. I already got my first pack or first card. That's great. That's a lot better. Less packs. Each pack is a little more. There we've got a 20% chance on that one. Yeah, this one's gonna be. I already have one. Oh, yeah. This is good. So before we celebrate, though, let me do a few more attempts to check rather how many ball packs we get. We got a lot of 23, and we got a 30. So maybe I should be averaging to 25. So let's just see. Maybe I should say the average is 25, and that's where you get the 5. If it ever goes above 30, for sure, then we definitely increase it. Spawners in World 0? Huh? Oh, I plugged in the wrong thing. Yeah, I meant to plug you in here. $24. Okay. Yeah, if 23 is the least, then we'll adjust. $21. Okay, so it can go lower. Okay. So now it's 21 to 30 is the range. $25. Okay, I'm more comfortable going to 25 assumption of spawners then. I want the average to be level 5. Roughly. Well, obviously fluctuation, but 25. And if we have the rare like 31 that I saw earlier, that's fine. That's not going to be the norm. As long as we don't get like a 35 chance, but 25. Okay, let's go with 25. It seems. I'll do one more test. One more check. But it seems like I got lucky on 23s a bunch, but now I kind of want to see it higher than 25, to be fair. 16. Okay, that one's a rarity. That one's you got you know, just a bad RNG. I'm not 28. Okay, yeah, we're going with 25. If you got the 16 one, tough luck. That's what RNG is for. Okay, let's do 25 packs then. So we'll do 25. That gets us 1750. Which is too much. I want to go. Let's go 1500. I guess there's 500 left. $500 is just under 7%. Or 8% into the next level. I'm okay with that. Let's do 1500. We'll do update this as well. $1,500, you'll get your first level up after the first pack still. That's actually exactly after the first two packs. Because they give 750 each. Average. If you get unlucky with one elite per pack instead of two, on both of them, then yeah. But as long as one of them has two elites, you should get it after the second pack. I'm stuck. I'm gonna die before I kill enough. Okay. Yeah, we're just under half. That's a bug again. I miss. I need to increase the damage of that attack. Yeah, I'm just under. Yeah, just under. Can I get it with just trash those? Trash packs? I think I'll be able to get to the next one with just trash packs though. Yeah, I can get to the next one with just the trash pumps. Yeah, that's fine. It's not the two, but two and a change. Depending how lucky you get. Let's increase the damage on this. I feel like it's very hard to hit. And considering that, I'm gonna just increase it. It was too powerful originally, but Now I feel like it's too weak. Okay. Shush. So instead of damage scale being 3.5, let's make this 4. And that also means that I need to modify it inside of the air weapons section. Uh, 400. That's 400%. 5 eruptions. Sounds great. You know, that's 2,000 damage compared to 750. But hard to hit. On a boss, it's gonna wreck though. It's really more designed for large bosses. We got one elite. Okay. That was good. Why are you again? Maybe it's because you now do fire that I'm noticing you now constantly. Let's not get burned. Yeah, I'm just a little under. That's fine. I think there was only one elite there as well. Again, why are they attacking from so far away? Oh. Okay. Either way. It's working! Yay! Okay, cool. That helps a lot. Okay, next. Fire killing dot when in fire. Oh, that's to do. Yeah. Let's see. Feedback when enemy hit. Yeah, this is done. It's not. It's CB. Visual cue by the area you're about to hit with special abilities. Yeah, I don't know. Cursor indicator. Yeah, we need a better cursor indicator. Can we do that really easily? I think it's relatively easy to set up, right? Custom cursor. Hey, good old man Asplund. Okay. It's a user widget. Okay. I don't think we need the canvas, but okay. It's under user interface. No. Default. Okay. So I guess what we need to do is get a custom get a nice cursor. You know what we can do? Hold on. We're Midjourney. Simple cursor for an ARPG game. A simple mouse cursor for I just want to see what it gives me, and then mouse cursor PNG. Okay, well I guess we need something more interesting. Midjourney is giving me quite interesting. Here's Midjourney once. I'm not going to use any of these, but it's quite. I like the little mouse with the with the blade. I'm not gonna lie, that is adorable. It doesn't fit the game at all, but that is adorable. You know what I want to see? This games like Path of Exile use. Path of Exile mouse cursor. Ooh. It has really nice cursors. Or at least someone made really nice cursors for it. Like, these are nice. Oh my god, Midjourney. Hold on. I gotta show you guys this. Right, these are fine. These are fine. Might have noticed it. These all are fine. And then... middle finger. A middle finger on fire is your mouse cursor. I don't know how this is a mouse cursor or this is a mouse cursor, but this is I'm not using that, but and I accidentally clicked AI mode. Fantasy mouse cursor design. I just need something more simple. Icons and cursors. Oh god. This is old. This website's old. Maybe I just need to go. I mean, they're not terrible. Some of these. But any of these work? Do any of these fit? I mean, honestly, I probably should just do this simple one. I'll be honest. I should probably just do this. A nice, simple one with an outline. Honestly. I'm gonna nick it. Actually, let me do pixels 50 by 50. Paste. And now we can just do a wrong one. I meant to do why are we in vector? Pixels. Why are we? Oh, is this piece a vector piece? Rasterize. That's fine. Document setup. Parent. The heck? Is it transparent? It's not transparent. Or it's because it's so small that it doesn't look transparent. No, it's not transparent. Okay, I'm just gonna do new. Transparent background. That looks transparent. These. These. Okay. I told Midjourney to do one more. For shits and giggles. Another middle finger with a little star at the end. I like it. I like it. UI mouse cursor. Cursor A. And now I need to save it. Okay, let's go set it up. Mouse cursor. Okay, that looks fine. You go A. User interface. I was gonna do. Actually, I probably don't want to do user widget, right? Common user widget. I probably just want to do regular user widget. Project settings. What do you do? What did he go under? I already forgot. Mouse. Engine input. Right. Reopen all those. Okay. Where was it under? User interface. Okay. That's where it is. Tab for cursors. Default. Yeah. It looks so bad. I mean, it is working. It is really bad. Hold on. Back to default. Yeah, it is working though. I need a better. I need a better mouse for sure. I mean, I think the main problem is with this cursor is yeah, I really just don't like it. Let's make it just make our own. Welcome back, Sermon. Hard you're doing stuff those? I mean, I'm always doing stuff those. Always. do one of these, honestly. That looks like a really, I assume, cool mouse cursor. Good. Because the one I just got online was terrible. I'll make it still white, but I'll give it an outline. I mean, just simple, something simple. I could give it a little bit of interest by doing like an inner glow. You really can't see it, and I think it's because it's just too bright. I mean, white is better for a mouse. White is better, to be fair. Oh, for the inner glow, hold on, it's set to screen. That's why. Let's do normal. Turn down the intensity, and then we're gonna have like a cool, like maybe inner glow like this. That one. Yeah, so I think that's better. A black with red. I'm just thinking more about visibility, and a mouse cursor is usually white, so it's easily pops. So let's try this. Yeah, this is what I had. This is the one I grabbed and tried, and it's just really bad. So let's try this new one that I just made. That's better. I think we need a thicker outline for sure. For sure, thicker outline. Outlines do center. We can do something like this, maybe. That's me. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Nice and simple one. You now have unlimited internet for $30. Nice. If you ever, well, hold on, unlimited and no limit on the total internet you can consume, because a lot of times they say unlimited, but there's a limit of how much you can use before they start charging you more or slow down your internet. 80 megabytes down and 20 up, so not too bad for what you... 80 megabytes down? Do you mean 80 gigabytes? 80 megabytes would not be able to do anything. I think you mean 80 gigabytes. Oh, sorry, not gigabytes. No, I'm being stupid because it's late. You meant megabits. Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, you're good. I'm being stupid. Switch levels and see if your mouse cursor stays. Why would it not? Yeah, I understood in the end. I was just being stupid. Yeah, there's my mouse cursor. Yeah. That works. Like, could it be a nicer mouse cursor? Yes. But at least it's easier to see than the original. So you know what? I'd say done. I'll put it on TDB, obviously. Ranged enemies will run towards the path you came from. Yeah, they no longer run, so this is done. Enemy charging visual indicators aren't clean enough. I think this is better, but it could, this is done, but it could be better. I'm still not happy with them, but for now. A tooltip when you rover currency items showing something like a red crystal fragment can be collected on dungeon and used in the progression. Okay, that's just tutorial. That's tutorial. Pickable items continue with the button for visible after. Yeah, that's done. That's fixed. And range projectiles need to be more visible, maybe being emissive. They're better, but they're not. Nah, I didn't change anything with them yet. They're slowed down, so it is better. It is all better. I'm tempted to look into damage numbers, but probably not. Probably not yet. We have more important things to focus on. Move mana to champion drops. Done. I thought I had that there. The whole deck builder needs to be reworked. Sort by boss. Yeah, favorite and favorite filter. Okay. I think we're in a good spot, honestly. Which means that most likely nothing is going to work. Yeah, I think it's going to be really bad. Oh yeah, this is fixed now, right? Yeah, this is fixed. This immediately gets swapped. And this... Right. Yep. All is good. And I can use it. Now your UI stopped working, not the cursor image. Because you had sparkles come off your cursor, so you had to reset it on level load. Ah, you had like fancy glittering cursor. Why is it not doing the effect one on hit? I have an on-hit effect on this thing, don't I? I'm pretty sure I do. Why is it not going? Oh, no, I don't. Wait, why don't I have it? Where happened to my impact effect? Is it this one? Goodness. Or no, it's not that for sure. Aiming, dot, and hit character. That's cool. Not I'm using that, but that's cool. I think that's the one I'm gonna be using. Yeah, let's go with this. Bam, bam. That's gonna help. Let's go back and give it a whirl. You know why some of your lights have an X over them? Yeah, you're using stationary lighting. And stationary lights have a limit of how many can affect a certain area. And if you have too many of them, I think it's over 8, then they start disabling themselves. So you have too many lights that are stationary. If you want more lights, either have them be static and bake them and turn off lumen, or make them movable. Oh, I forgot to grab the... I forgot to grab the... Yep. That's why. Yeah. Stationary lights have a max. Max overlap. If you make them smaller, make them less overlapping each other, then you can get away with more. There we go. That's better. So that way, if I just do this... I need to have... I need to probably change it where they start closer, but I just need to not have this hitbox be as long. We'll probably adjust that tomorrow, honestly. So the hitbox, instead of being this entire length, will be like just here in the front, which will be a lot better, I think. And then I can have it spawn much closer to me and not have nearly as many issues. Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. That's the plan. But I think we got some good stuff taken care of today. Yay. I'm quite pleased. Overall, pretty good day. I needed one of these. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed. Back tomorrow for some more small fixes and stuff, and then of course video on Sunday and Monday then, because the devlog will be and the package build will be coming on Monday. And oh god, Sunday's gonna be so busy for me. No rest for the wicked, huh? That's what it is. And then next month, effectively, we will start doing the elite and champion ability stuff, like we did with the fire and tweaking that and whatnot. I might make them a little bit smaller, the elites and champions, so they don't scale quite as big. But really, it's like a few mobs are just too big, so maybe not. We'll see. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.